Así como existe gente que crea sin parar, existe la imparable camioneta Ford Maverick que no deja de ganar. Top pick de Consumer Reports como la mejor camioneta pequeña y camioneta compacta número 1 según Motor Trend. Pero la camioneta Ford Maverick no está aquí para presumir. Está diseñada para quienes prefieren crear con sus propias manos y para los que necesitan una camioneta que los ayude a concretar ideas. Así que eso que estás pensando hacer, llévalo, cárgalo, hazlo con Maverick.
When you run a business, there are a lot of boxes to check.
Let's see. Payroll? Check. Inventory? Check. Insurance?
Well, Good Thing Simply Business makes getting small business insurance fast and easy. Just answer a few questions, review your quotes, and get covered in under 10 minutes, all online. It's that simple. Check insurance off your list at simplybusiness.com.
J360 Radio. Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 MiniBytes here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going, J360 Legion? What is happening? Welcome to another J360 MiniBytes here for episode 246. I am your host, J-Man, of course. And let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Oh, yes! We are certainly back. And let me tell you this. Man, I'm loving it. Oh my god, that had to be the best move ever. To get away from meta like that? Hell yeah. Now, that being said, though, I know a lot of you are like, well, he still posts on Meta. He still posts on Instagram. He still posts on Facebook. Yeah, but at the best, it's bare bones, and you're getting only highlights, and, you know, you're not getting the full news like you used to. But if you want the full news like you used to, come to Ko-fi.com/J360 Productions. That's spelled Ko-fi.com/J360 Productions. You'll get all the news for free. You'll get all of the content of J360 Productions. I mean, you'll get the public-facing one with ads, and you'll also get the ad-free versions if you go for a J360 Legion membership. Which, by the way, more perks are coming for that tier soon enough, and we managed to get 2 new members sign on to it. So I'm like, yes. Shoutouts to Morbs and Ebotica. 2 awesome people. Thank you for supporting J360 Productions like that. That was amazing. Trust me, guys, like, you know, the name of this episode is called Necessary Changes, and, you know, I know what I said before, and I know what I said in a backstage chat, and the truth is, yeah, you know, if you're going to be serious about it, now would be the right time to do it. You know what I mean? Whether you're creating something that means something to you, whether you know that you have a project in the back of your mind you would like to see if it would take off, or basically anything. And as for me, J360 Productions, baby, that is the project that needs to fly. And, you know, with all the things that we have done over the years, not to mention, you know, 5 years of jams, practically 10 years of the J-Man show, God knows how many years of the Power Play, because the Power Play has been around a lot longer than all those shows combined, to be honest with you. But, you know, just to name a few, and then, like, making J360 JamsTV and Project Conference come back, I mean, that's a lot of great things that are right here in this umbrella. And, you know, the world is ready for more of them. And I believe it's time to go ahead and make these new episodes in addition to building up J360 Productions as well. So the best thing we could have done was get away from meta, and the best thing to do is to remember why it pays to have independent thoughts and why it pays to go ahead and be brave enough to make those choices, to make the right changes. Like, when you're the leader of something, y'all, you don't just, you know, relax and all that kind of stuff off the fringe benefits of being a leader. No. The idea of being a leader is what's best for the brand and what's best for everybody that's involved in the stakeholder principle. You know what I mean? Everybody that wants to see you win, in addition to everybody that's in the audience, in addition to everybody that's on the other side as rivals, whatever the case may be. The thing about it is you got to remember what is involved and what is at stake, and then know why you're here. And I got to see a whole lot of things shift from business to personal a lot in this year alone. But, you know, it couldn't have been without a little influence and all that kind of stuff. But I got to say that we had to make those changes. And I had to remind myself that this mission is about the business. So, you know, moving over here to Ko-fi right now, and then later on to J360Productions.com, the idea is, and by the way, don't worry about that for those of you that are on Ko-fi. Ko-fi stays, as a matter of fact. So you don't have to worry about that too much. The main website will be there to take some of the heavy lifting off. But, you know, the truth is, like, yeah, it's been going great. And it was hard deciding between this and Patreon. And I'm sure, like, some of you out there probably use Patreon and all that kind of stuff. But don't worry, that won't bother you as much. I got a little plan for that, too. But the idea is, wherever you go, and if your content is influential and impressive enough, people will come and support you. And the idea is, I would like to thank a lot of you for actually supporting me and actually following me along and, you know, trying to help me rebuild this thing. And that is a really awesome thing. That's why you guys are the most important part of it, in addition to the products themselves. You know? Because who are you without your fans and, you know, the people that believe in you and all? Because, I mean, they're important too. Because there's a lot of people out there who don't know what they have until it's gone. And there's a lot of people out there believing the old ways. There's a lot of people out there that are pushing for other people who utilize any other means to get popular. But, you know, for those of you that stuck around with me so long, I got to give that appreciation and that respect to all of you out here. And not to mention, you know, I'm having such a blast getting to know new people and seeing everybody coming around again, you know. That's why we got Jam Season 6 happening, and that's why we're going to have Project Conference continuing and all the other shows that were here. Like, it's all a part of, you know, the universe here that's being made, and that's always cool. Like, you can't just throw in the towel just because things don't look the same and all. But you know what? Seeing Meta cancel out the many times I tried to share J360 Jams 116 to you, that was a blessing in disguise, because that reminded me exactly why I need to break away from all this. And speaking of new developments, if I sound a little different tonight, that's because I'm back on the main computer. Oh yeah, Studio One is back, baby. Like, I am here. I am broadcasting live. Everything is in sync. Oh yes. Behind the scenes work has been happening. Oh, yes. And by the way, for some of you J360 Legion members out there, you will see some behind the scenes work from me soon enough, in addition to other things that people on the public facing side don't get to see entirely. And if any of y'all make one of those damn OnlyFans jokes, it's on. I'm not talking about that. You know what I mean? Shoot. Besides, you know what I mean? I'm a little too old for that. But like I said, though, the way things are really, really shaping up, this is just awesome. This is the new era I've been talking about, and this is why the upgrade saga has been, you know, one of those things where it's like, will everything work over here? Who's going to be following? Who's going to be staying in step? And, you know, always improving the design each and every single time. So, you know, even though it seemed like things are kind of, you know, for want of nail, but the truth is that I don't mind rebuilding from zero. Sometimes the best thing ever. You gotta go ahead and...
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're grinding out bicep curls, or muscling the couch across the living room, crushing morning miles, or sprinting through back-to-back meetings, Smoothie King has fuel to help you maximize your workouts, own your recovery, and elevate your game. Give your body the energy, protein, and power it needs with a lineup of delicious smoothies made to help you conquer your goals. Only at Smoothie King.
Allow this stuff to grow into something. So necessary changes have to be made. Break away from people that don't want to see you grow. Go ahead and be on your own for a little bit and then say, like, you know what? I did this already. Let me go on ahead and keep fostering and growing that foundation, and which is where we are right now. So it was the right time for the MiniBytes, the J-Man Show, and J360 Jams to come back and take center stage again. The 3 shows are back on, and then, of course, you know, the other shows are set to follow. And you'll be seeing a lot of that stuff take shape as we go into August as well. And since August is rolling around, it might be a good time for me to go ahead and get the ideas ready for the Monster Fest and all, so that we can get this stuff shaped up and ready to go. And I know a lot of y'all were sitting there wondering about, well, what if I don't want to pay my $5 a month for, you know, the exclusives and the J360 Legion membership? You're not left out. Matter of fact, I have the links for all public-facing episodes right there so you can enjoy them. Now, you will have to deal with the ads. You will have to deal with whatever's going down on YouTube and all that stuff. But let me tell you this, the content is right there the same. You're not going to miss out. And all that stuff is right there for you to enjoy. Now, every show will be broadcasted live. Unless otherwise specified, it will be broadcasted live. And the best way to stay in step with all of these things right here is to use Ko-fi.com/J360 Productions. I'm not going to charge you for news. I'm not going to do it, because it's important that and it's important that people that are friends with you, that follow the show, and then some know. It's really important that you all get the communication and the information that is necessary. That's how you stay involved with everything, because if there's one thing I ran into when just relying on Meta, it was always like, not everybody could get into that broadcast channel because it wasn't available in like certain areas for Facebook, which is weird. I guess they were slowly rolling it out. I don't know. But the idea is this. It just wasn't feasible and it wasn't workable for me. Because a lot of people I know, this stuff is global over here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind it. I don't need a damn executive order to tell me who's a person, who's not a person. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's one dig at old boy in office. But let me just tell you this, though. The idea is all about everybody's welcome here. Come on in. Be a part of this. Help me grow this thing. And not to mention, I just got the hotline back. I'm getting the Discord ready to go. And then also, new episodes are coming and everything is back in center stage. Because guess what? I'm here right now at 8 o'clock p.m., son. So, yeah, let's do this stuff. Time to ride again. And like I said, it's entirely up to you. Now, how you want to donate and how you want to support J360 Productions, entirely up to you. Because I have the donation pages right there for anybody that's a supporter. You can go ahead and do a one-off if you want to, if money's a little tight right now. Or if you feel as though that you are ready for that membership, you can make that choice. I'm not going to force you to do it. I'm not going to go ahead and raise the price on you. I'm not doing it. I am still working to see how this stuff works too. So come on now. I'm very intrigued about it. But I'm just really, really thankful right now. And this is amazing. By the way, as I'm saying this, though, this is not a Jams week. Jams 118 is happening next week. If you didn't get the chance to see Jams 117, the link is right there posted in a different post. And not to mention, it's still plenty of time to catch up. So, any of y'all want to be about this. But yes, the new season of Jams is already taking center stage. And not to mention that, as we are getting ready for it, because that's next Friday with Jams 118 at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, still on Mixlr, still on J360radio.mixlr.com. So all of our upcoming events are being showcased right there on Mixlr, so you're not going to miss anything on that either. And, just follow the path that we have here laid out for you, and I guarantee you'll not miss out on a thing. We even have a distribution map coming for you, so it's just stay tuned, people. Big things is a happening, So, that being said, though, as for your deadline for J360 Jams 118 is next Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And that being said, I think the 5 p.m. Eastern and the UTC style, you add 4 to that, it would be 9 p.m. UTC, for those of you out there that are not in the States right now. No matter how many things that idiot is trying to make changes in Washington, let me tell you this, that stuff stays the same when it comes to the time schedules and everything else. We are just going to have to do what we need to do, build up our own, make the necessary changes, keep on running things, and not only that, keeping your faith in what a great country we had before that nonsense came up in here, Anyway, if anything, that's getting me ready for the J-Man show that's coming tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, too. All shows will be happening at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. There might be that rare occasion where we'll do something a little different. But you know what? Because it is not a Jams night this week, this gives me a chance to actually test something out. So I may do a different test later on. I'm not going to go ahead and say what day because things have been crazy at my day job too, so just give J-Man a little bit of a break. But stay tuned to different things regarding, let's say, about Friday and maybe Saturday. All right? Just letting you all know how that stuff is going down. So, Other than that, though, I gotta say again, thank you all for supporting me this far. We have a lot of newer, greater things about to happen, and I will keep you posted on some of the latest endeavors that take place. Actually, not some, all of them. You're here on Ko-fi.com/J360 Productions now. It's all good now. Boy, that independence is feeling real good, you know? Anyway, I'm just letting you all know how it goes down, but any of y'all that are messaging, Facebook and all that kind of stuff, yeah, the automatic messages are showing up. I get it. I'll change it. But, outside of all that, though, tune in tomorrow, and we're going to have some real deep conversations. And by the way, speaking of the hotline, 240-903-1634. You can leave voicemails, tell me how I'm doing and all that stuff, or go ahead and respond to something I was talking about. And also, you can call in on the show when it's an interactive program, which the J-Man show is going to have a feature to it. But other than that, though, take care of yourselves. J-Man will be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. See y'all then. Peace.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.